sad to report that Alex Skidleski and Rachel Green will not be on the show today, as they are currently in a Skills Canada competition, something that they have recently qualified for. Luckily, we will be able to show you the video in which they made, which allowed them to qualify further on in the region. We now go to Kyle Lonsdale with the randomness. Kyle?
Hi, this is Kyle Lonsdale here with the randomness. This first video I'm going to show you today I found on YouTube. I just thought I'd type in the word random and see what showed up, so here it is. Next, I just decided to go on Google and type in funny, and this is what I found. Next, I'm going to talk to you all about movies. In the past little while, I've watched a bunch of movies. I've come to the conclusion that there are some good movies and some not so good movies. The thing is with movies is it all depends on how you feel. Like if you're having a really good day and you feel really good, you just want to watch a really happy movie. But if it comes down to it and you're having a really bad day, you want to watch a happy movie as well. But some movies, they totally destroy the mood. Finally, I was on YouTube again last night and I came across some really funny commercials that never made it on air. So check them out.
Faut ronfler un peu. Faut ronfler un peu.
Qu'est-ce que c'est là?
Hein? Bon, c'est vrai, ça me dérange pas. C'est pour les autres.
Avec Vodafone Live dans votre mobile SFR, envoyez instantanément vos photos. SFR, parlons mieux, parlons mobile.
Well, this is Kyle Lonsdale with the randomness, and I gotta say, that was really random. Back to you, Cameron.
Thanks, Kyle, and that truly was random. We will now take a commercial break showing Alex Skidleski and Rachel Green. Awesome video. And when we come back, we will have an interview with Mr. Carboni, the leader and organizer of the Washington trip that occurred last week.
I didn't know that she was being bullied. They found her online and said mean things to her. She couldn't take it anymore. Sticks and stones can break your bones, but words can eventually kill you.
Welcome back to J-Channel News. Today, as our interview, we have Mr. Carboni, the teacher who organized the Washington trip. So, where did you get the idea to start the Washington trip?
I guess the idea started about 7 years ago. We tried it, and it didn't work. And honestly, I couldn't tell you why it didn't work the first time. We were trying to start up the American History course for the first time, and we didn't get a lot of students, but the following year we did get more students and there was more interest, so I thought, why not look for a trip that supports some of the things that the students will be learning. So Washington or Boston were two excellent choices, and because Washington's so famous, I thought, why not try a trip in BC, so we did.
Cool. So mainly, who were the students that went? Like what course?
For the most part, priority is given to students that take American history throughout the entire year. And if it fills up, the bus fills with those students, then so be it. And if there's some spots left over, then it's opened up to other history students in grade 11 and even in grade 12.
Cool. So how many years have you guys been running this trip then?
I think this was our 6th year that we run it.
Cool. And what is your favorite part of these trips?
My favorite part is watching the kids see these famous places for the first time. I always like asking students what they thought of, let's say, the White House. Is it what you thought it would be, yes or no? And a couple of highlights, definitely the Lincoln Memorial, seeing something so famous, especially when you see it on movies like Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
As well as the Pentagon. The Pentagon's a highlight. Unfortunately, our tour was canceled this year for the Pentagon, but that's definitely a highlight. So to see the students' reaction and when they see these places for the first time is very cool.
So do you have a particular favorite that had occurred this trip?
This past trip, I think for myself, this is going to sound strange because you went, but for me the Ghost Tour was awesome. Every year it's really good. It's really well done. They have professional storytellers that conduct the tours. But this year, for different reasons, I really enjoyed it myself, the Ghost Tour in Gettysburg. Yeah,
I know I enjoyed it. However, due to the fact I was so tired, I don't think I fully experienced it. Well, I guess that comes to the end of our interview. On behalf of J-Channel News, we would like to thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you.
Thanks, Cameron. The NHL playoffs have begun with a bang, and the 16 teams fighting for the top, with only one leaving with a Covenant Trophy, the Stanley Cup. Big matchups this round featuring Canadian teams are Ottawa against Pittsburgh, Washington against Montreal, and Vancouver against Los Angeles. My prediction for the champion this year is the Washington Capitals, led by Alexander Ovechkin with the most points. Also, this past Monday, the Toronto Blue Jays began their season at home against the White Sox. With a back-and-forth battle, the Jays fell short to Chicago 8-7 in the 11th and ended up losing the series 2-1. That's all in the world for sports for today. I'm Mike Kelly.
Thanks, Mike. Great sports news. Well, that comes to the end of our show. We'd like to thank all of you J-Channel viewers, as well as Alex and Rachel with their great video, Kyle Lonsdale with the randomness, and Mr. Carboni for coming in for the great interview.